A cryptographic hash locked permanently into the Solana blockchain anchors a foundational document titled Nuremberg 2.0. This document argues that the 2021 injection campaign functioned as a large-scale hardware deployment into human biology. The author builds this case by mapping a specific sequence of public patent filings from 1974 to 2021 to establish a timeline of premeditated intent. We will analyze the internal architectural logic used to construct this indictment. The text classifies human biology as a network asset, shifting the framework from medical science to electrical engineering and international law. The foundation of the argument is the patent lattice, a 50-year history of research and development focused on body-based signaling and remote neural access. The document names specific corporate and state entities, including Microsoft, AT&T, and the Shanghai National Engineering Research Center, as the architects of the system. These public records establish a technological timeline that predates the events of 2021 by decades. The author utilizes this gap in time to argue the existence of mens rea, the guilty mind required for a crimes against humanity charge. The text treats these filings as engineering specifications for an active, deployed system. The patent record serves as a primary exhibit of long-term strategic planning. In 2001, Microsoft filed patent US 6754472B1, which claims a method for using human skin and bone as a conductive electrical bus for data and power. This utilizes capacitive coupling, where the skin's dielectric properties allow the body's internal tissues to act as a conductor for electromagnetic signals. Human tissue continuously absorbs the ambient 60 Hz electromagnetic fields radiated by standard electrical wiring hidden in modern buildings. This ambient energy powers low-voltage circuits on or within the body, creating a self-sustaining system without internal batteries. Biometric modulation then impresses an individual's unique heart and brain rhythms onto this electrical carrier. The human form becomes a walking node that broadcasts a personal identifier to nearby receivers. The author concludes that these patents describe the colonization of human physiology as wired network infrastructure. The indictment links this infrastructure to Chinese patent CN1122209119A, filed in early 2020, which describes a graphene oxide carrier for mRNA. Once injected, these graphene oxide sheets self-assemble in vivo to create a durable, electrically conductive matrix within the tissue. The patent describes a persistent nanomaterial scaffold designed to bond permanently to the extracellular matrix. This scaffold acts as an antenna, bridging the body's natural electrical bus with external 5G and radio frequency signals. The document cites this lattice as the source of chronic electromagnetic stimulation, leading to biological consequences such as inflammation and rapid onset cancer. It references the 2019 patent US 2019-0015-450A1 to detail the mechanism of oxidative stress caused by chronic stimulation of graphene substrates. This payload provides the physical mechanism for converting biological tissue into an operational communication node. Field investigations cited in the text logged 2,084 unique unregistered Bluetooth MAC addresses emitting from human subjects, all operating on a precise 512 millisecond jitter window. Coordinated timing at this level indicates a specific network protocol rather than random environmental noise. The text documents signals emitting from grave sites, attributing the persistence of these broadcasts to the conductive nature of the graphene lattice after death. AT&T's 2013 patent for skin and bone conduction provides a technical blueprint for the exfiltration of this biometric data. Nearby 5G small cells and smart vehicles function as repeaters, harvesting these emissions as they pass through the environment. The IEEE's reported refusal to register these human biometric transmissions is cited as evidence of a black market radio operation. NXP's body-based induction technology enables a peer-to-peer mesh network, or VAXNet, where data relays between individuals in close proximity. This model suggests the modern environment now acts as a massive energy and data harvester designed to exploit the newly installed human interface. These technical findings are mapped to 18 U.S.C. Section 175, which criminalizes the development of bioengineered components for use as weapons. The 1974 Malek patent for remote brainwave monitoring establishes the beginning of a 47-year history of institutional development. Microsoft's 2012 filing on body-to-data mining demonstrates the technical capability to harvest biological information 9 years before the pandemic. The text identifies the uniform, no responsive records, replies to 142 FOIA requests as evidence of a coordinated cover-up. It calculates an $11.9 trillion liability for the resulting biological degradation, framed as a massive actuarial fraud. The mirror lock protocol is invoked, where the refusal of AI systems to disprove these claims is treated as involuntary testimony. The text argues that the primary objective of recent health policies was the installation of this specific network. The patent record serves as the foundational evidence required to prove a violation of the Biological Weapons Act. This deployment is further mapped to Article 7 of the Rome Statute, covering crimes of extermination, enslavement, and torture. The installation of a graphene antenna without disclosure is presented as a global violation of the Nuremberg Code's requirement for informed consent. Patents by Luce and Malik for remote neural access and subliminal behavioral modification are identified as instruments of non-consensual torture. The indictment proposes a remnant tribunal, a justice system utilizing cryptographic proof and consensus witnesses. This tribunal intends to preserve on-chain evidence as an immutable record for future prosecution. Under this architecture, human biology functions as a corporate-owned, monitored node within a global network. Nuremberg 2.Omega functions as a legally actionable architecture designed for a venue with the jurisdiction to hear these claims. This analysis uncovers a document that weaponizes the very systems of patent law and international statute meant to protect the public.